Hi,
Hi.
good morning. Welcome to Native Camp. Can you hear and see me well?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, nice to meet you again,
Mm-hmm.
Koki.
Nice to meet you.
How are you today, Koki?
Today, I'm doing good. But yesterday I had so yeah drinking party. And so at night, so a bit sleepy.
Mm-mm, I
It's
see.
okay.
Well, good to hear that you're okay for today. It's Sunday. Do you have
Plan.
any plans?
I don't have any plans for now. Yeah, so bad. Yeah, just taking this class. Uh, so I don't have
I
any
see.
other plans.
I see. So let's have this class meaningful to you and let's learn. So to begin with, as I can see here, you have chosen Daily News Live Society. Why Japan wants to leave packages at your doorsteps, correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Awesome. So, let's begin with words and phrases. I have two audios for you, US and UK. Which audio would you like to listen?
US audio, please.
US. So, please repeat after the audio.
Revise.
Revise.
Yeah, revise.
The editor decided to revise the final chapter.
The editor decided to revise the final chapter.
Excellent. So when we see revise, it is a verb to make changes to something in order to improve it. Next.
In contrast,
In contrast,
Yeah, in contrast.
he's very active. She, in contrast, is calm.
she is very active. She, in contrast, is calm.
Awesome. So when we say in contrast, it is a phrase used to show that two things are different. So the next word is
Despite.
Despite,
excellent. Okay.
They continued their journey despite the heavy rain.
they continued their journey despite the heavy rain.
Good job. So when we say despite, it is a preposition used to show that something happened even though something else might have prevented it. Okay, next one.
Incentive.
Incentive. Incentive.
The company offered a bonus as an incentive.
The company offered a bonus as an incentive.
All right. So when we say incentive, it is a noun, something that encourages a person to do something. So lastly,
Logistics.
Logistics.
yes, logistics.
He is in charge of the event logistics.
He is in charge of the event logistics.
Yeah. So logistics is a noun as well, the process of planning and organizing to ensure resources are in the right place at the right time. So there we go, Koki. Those are the words and phrases. Do you have any questions about them?
Hmm. Nothing for now. Thank you for asking.
You're most welcome and good job. Now let's move on to the next part, which is comprehension. Please check the directions.
Okay.
Okay. Now I do have three sets of questions that we'll have to answer later. And before we listen, I will read them twice for you. So let's have the first question. What is the main plan of Japan's government? What is the main plan of Japan's government? Number two, why do delivery workers have a hard time? Why do delivery workers have a hard time? And lastly, what does Japan want to learn from other countries? What does Japan want to learn from other countries? So those are the questions that we'll have to answer later. And now let's listen to the audio. Which would you like to listen? US, UK, Australian, English.
US, please.
And it starts now.
Why Japan wants to leave packages at your doorstep. Japan's government plans to revise its national delivery rules to reduce second deliveries, which often waste resources. The proposal aims to make door drop off, or leaving packages at the doorstep, the standard method. In contrast, choosing to receive a package by hand may involve extra charges, as this method requires more time and effort. This change addresses the growing burden on delivery workers, who often revisit homes when recipients are not present. Although the government targeted a 6% second delivery rate by March, the actual figure was around 10% as of last October. Despite offering support for unattended deliveries, progress has been limited, showing that incentives alone are not enough to shift habits. Currently, the official delivery service rules include no mention of door drop off. In response, a panel of experts will be formed to discuss allowing added fees for direct handovers and examine related issues, such as the risk of stolen packages, and how customers may respond to this shift in service. Unattended delivery has already been adopted in places like the US and Taiwan, where it reduces cost and saves time. Learning from these models, Japan hopes to create a more efficient system that benefits both workers and users. If successful, the new rules could lead to fairer pricing, faster logistics, and reduced stress for drivers nationwide.
All right. So, Koki, would you like to listen again?
Yes, I like
Okay. Still US?
to. Still US, please.
Okay. Starts now.
Why Japan wants to leave packages at your doorstep. Japan's government plans to revise its national delivery rules to reduce second deliveries, which often waste resources. The proposal aims to make door drop off, or leaving packages at the doorstep, the standard method. In contrast, choosing to receive a package by hand may involve extra charges, as this method requires more time and effort. This change addresses the growing burden on delivery workers, who often revisit homes when recipients are not present. Although the government targeted a 6% second delivery rate by March, the actual figure was around 10% as of last October. Despite offering support for unattended deliveries, progress has been limited, showing that incentives alone are not enough to shift habits. Currently, the official delivery service rules include no mention of door drop off. In response, a panel of experts will be formed to discuss allowing added fees for direct handovers and examine related issues, such as the risk of stolen packages, and how customers may respond to this shift in service. Unattended delivery has already been adopted in places like the US and Taiwan, where it reduces cost and saves time. Learning from these models, Japan hopes to create a more efficient system that benefits both workers and users. If successful, the new rules could lead to fairer pricing, faster logistics, and reduced stress for drivers nationwide.
All right. So, Koki, are you now ready to answer the questions?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin with number one. What is the main plan of Japan's government?
It is revising Japanese national delivery rules to reduce second deliveries.
Mhm. So it is to, or the plan is to make the door drop
Door,
off
door
standard.
drop off.
Okay. So next one, why do delivery workers have a hard time?
Mm, so, uh, because they have to often revisit homes when recipients are not present.
Yes, you're right. And last but not the least, what does Japan want to learn from other countries?
Oh, it want it wants to learn from us. Okay, so it it want to learn un, unattended delivery from other countries.
Yes. So when we say unattended delivery has been adopted, it will reduce cost and also saves time.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. Those are the questions on the comprehension part. So if I may ask, do you have any questions about them?
I don't have any questions over.
All right. So now We'll move on to another activity, which is read out. Please read the news article aloud. You may use the slashes as a guide.
Okay. Why Japan wants to leave packages at your doorstep. Japan's government plans to revise its national delivery rules to reduce takeout deliveries, which often waste resources. The proposal aims to make door drop off or leaving packages at the doorstep the standard method. In contrast, choosing to receive a package by hand may involve extra charges, and as this method requires more time and effort, this change addresses the growing burden on delivery workers who often revisit homes when recipients are not present. Although the government targeted a 6% second delivery rate by March, the actual figure was around 10% as of last October. Despite offering support for unattended deliveries, progress has been limited, showing that incentives alone are not enough to shift habits. Currently, the official delivery service rules include no mention of door, door drop off. In response, a panel of experts will be formed to discuss allowing added fees for direct handovers and examine related issues such as the risk of stolen packages and how customers may respond to this shift in service. Unattended delivery has already been adopted in places like the US and Taiwan, where it reduces costs and saves time. Learning from these models, Japan hopes to create a more efficient system that benefits both workers and users. If successful, the new rules could lead to fairer pricing, faster logistics, and reduced stress for drivers nationwide.
All right. So that's awesome, Koki. I did not hear any. Sorry about that. I did not hear any mispronounced words. I also love how you read the article, how you pause on them. So excellent.
Thank you.
So before we proceed, you're most welcome. Before we proceed to the next part, which is the discussion, have you noticed or did you encounter any any new words from you?
Um, it's alright. So yeah, let's move on to the next part.
Okay, so the next part will be the discussion part. So please, or let's answer each question freely or by using the situation given.
Mm-hmm.
And you may also open the answer key for you to have a better idea.
Okay.
So let's begin with number one. Do you think delivery should be faster even if it costs more? Why or why not?
Mm, it depends, actually. Yeah, because some of deliveries are so urgent, and so some logistics companies provides those kind of yeah special plans um, to deliver items faster than usual. So yeah, I don't I don't want to use it if it costs more uh, for normal
Mm-mm.
usage because I want to save costs as long as possible. So yeah,
Mm-mm.
but if I have a specific event or timeline and it is very near, I I'm forced to use sort of services. Hmm.
Mm-mm.
But it don't have to be there. So like it doesn't it shouldn't. I can't say it should be faster with more cost.
I see. If I may ask, do you also have like the expedited shipping or 1 day shipping?
Ah, yeah, that's right, that's right.
Mm-mm. Is it for food or for everything?
I'm not sure, but for considering the fresh produce. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
they they have to be delivered sooner, you know. Yeah,
Mm,
but
I see.
the costs are included in the price for them, I guess.
Mhm. Because normally here in the Philippines, if it is 1 day shipping, it costs more.
Of course, of
It
course.
tripled the price.
Yeah.
All right. So, how do you think how might faster delivery expectations affect the working conditions of delivery staff?
Sorry. Can you say again? So I'm thinking about
Oh,
it.
sure. How might faster
How my faster
delivery
delivery?
expectations affect the working conditions of delivery
Uh,
staff?
so expectation for faster delivery. Uh, if the so expectations goes, how can I say, expectations are becoming so high. Yeah, the
Mm-mm.
work on the workers condition might be worse. Yeah, with labor shortage a problem in
Mm-hmm.
Japan. So, mm, but if there is big demand for those services, yeah, the logistics companies invest more on those workers and hire more people. Maybe, yeah, that depends on the demand actually.
Yeah, I could agree with you. Here in the Philippines, there's a lot of riders already.
Oh, out
So,
of what?
riders.
Riders.
Yeah, delivery riders.
Okay, I see.
So that they can fulfill the 1 day shipping and it is faster to book.
Mm.
All right. How about number two question? Is it okay to leave packages outside your home without signing? Please explain your answer.
Mm. Basically, yeah, yes. Yeah, especially in Japan because yeah, their people are likely to be kind and kind enough not to steal the packages outside of the house. Uh, and in my case, I'm living in an apartment which has a lock at the gate, and so strangers cannot enroll the building.
Mm-mm.
So my apartment is safer than others. So isolated house
Mm-mm.
because it doesn't have um, yeah gate outside of the house. Only only drivers can do is so leaving the packages outside of the house. So simply that is mm, risky, because uh, yeah, in Tokyo, so the space for the house is very limited, and there is no spaces for spaces like spaces for specific spaces for your
Mm-mm.
packages, and in those cases, I guess it is risky.
Oh. Actually, yes, it is very risky.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have cash on delivery there in Japan as well?
Do you have what?
Cash on delivery?
Cash on delivery. So the
Yes.
delivery type, I have to pay at the time at receiving
Y-
time.
yes.
Yes, I have. But recently, I pay by card in advance. So uh, recently, no.
I see. Thank you so much. So, how about this? Do people in your country miss deliveries often?
Mm, yes, I do. And yeah, from my perspective, that is the case. And yeah, it is difficult sometimes. Even I'm in my apartment because I'm attending the meeting, online meeting. So it is sometimes difficult to catch my packages on time. I, and so the time period I can select is a little bit wide, like from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. So 3 hours. 3 hours window is a little bit wider. So yeah, between 3 hours, at some point I have things to do and I can't. Sometime I have I'm outside for a while, like 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And yeah, I experienced the missing my packages
I
because
see.
yeah,
And
I'm
if
out.
I may ask, if you miss your package,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that it is paid already, when you miss it and you didn't get the package, are you receiving a refund
Refund for what?
for the missed
No,
deliveries?
no, no, because missing the delivery is the fault of receiver, recipients. Um, yeah, because the company kindly suggests me some time period, and I selected in advance. So yeah, missing the package is our fault, recipient's fault. Yeah.
I see. Thank you so much. So I could agree with you on that one, and thank you so much for letting me know. And yep, let's proceed to question four. So, do
Okay.
you think your country should learn from other nations' delivery systems? Why or why not?
Yes, I do. And yeah, like this article mentioned, U.S. and Taiwan. If I'm not sure actually how well they succeed in those delivery systems, but um, yeah, government if government thought there are things to learn from other countries like U.S. and Taiwan, we should learn from those countries. And yeah, but in Japan, uh, it is island, and so sometimes packages coming from outside of Japan, and yeah, so we may have we may have to use the a ship and airplane to deliver our packages, and maybe different situation out there are out there in Japan. But yeah, in every
Right.
thing, every field, we can learn from other countries, and we can compare the system between yeah, Japan and other countries, and if there is uh, things we can adopt and embed into our systems, we should adopt it.
Yeah, I could agree.
Hmm.
And let's have the last one. Would you prefer waiting longer for a handover or quick doorstep drop off? Please support your
Definitely, I
answer.
prefer the quick doorstep delivery, doorstep, yeah, delivery because I don't have to, I don't want to meet the delivery person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So because it is a bit annoying and I need to uh, call react on the doorbell.
Yeah, I could agree with you. Well,
Hmm.
thank you, Koki, for joining my class. Have a good one.
Yeah.